Housewife is not a reward. Being a woman of leisure is a reward.
Well, that's the same
No, they're
thing.
not. No, they're not. If you're a woman of leisure, if you are a woman of leisure, you don't have responsibilities. Your responsibility is being a woman of leisure. If you are a housewife, you maintain and you manage the house. That's not a fucking reward. It's a job. Whether it's only 20 hours a week, it's still a job.
If there's no
If you trying to reward me because I was there through the tough times, let me be a woman of leisure. Let me be a kept woman. That is a reward. Rewarding me with washing dishes is not a fucking reward. Being a housewife is not a reward. Being a woman of leisure is a reward.
Well, that's the same thing.
No, they're not. No, they're not. If you're a woman of leisure, if you are a woman of leisure, you don't have responsibilities. Your responsibility is being a woman of leisure. If you are a housewife, you maintain and you manage the house. That's not a fucking reward. It's a job. Whether it's only 20 hours a week, it's still a job.
If there's no
If you trying to reward me because I was there through the tough times, let me be a woman of leisure. Let me be a kept woman. That is a reward. Rewarding me with washing dishes is not a fucking reward.
All right, shalom, shalom. First off, we're going to give all praises, glory, honor, and power that's due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Racha HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who were well who I learned this truth from. All right, then we're going to jump right into this lesson, man, which apparently you see this Queen Latifah-looking woman in front of you with a pack of ramen noodles slapped on her head. All right. And Eve is out of control, man. Hey, a lot of you so-called black women, all right, y'all just out of control, man. To come out here and say some shit like this, all right, and get 26,000 likes, all right, and that's just off this repost here. It just shows you, man, that a lot of our women are fucked up. You know, a lot of these females, these black females are fucked up, man, because we gotta really sit and scratch your head on this one, right? Imagine you as a man, all right? You got it to where you able to provide and protect for your woman, right? And you got a bitch like this that got a problem with that, okay? You got a woman like this, man, to where she literally has a problem with being a stay-at-home woman. Like you can't make this shit up. All right, and there's so much passion and aggression behind this woman, man. You see it with the sound off, okay? To the point to where she don't want to be a stay-at-home woman. Eve don't want to do shit, all right? And if the pack of ramen noodles fit, hey, wear it, man, because this shit is out of control, man. And it baffles me because it's always the black women that look like this, you know, out of shape, or, you know, morbidly obese, right? Hideous looking, okay? You know, feminist, right? These are the main ones to be having all these damn demands, man. Right? They be speaking like they can get any nigga they want, and this is what you must do to keep me, right? And you see in this video, man, it's all with these women, man. It's always about them, right? Because I've been through with you through the tough times. Right? If you want to reward me, allow me to be a woman of leisure. When the fuck is a woman of leisure, man? All right. But at the end of the day, through scriptures, I'm going to grab a couple. Hey, we know what she mean by a woman of leisure, man. Because if Eve don't want to do nothing as simple as taking care of the house, which, you know, I say simple, we understand that it's a job, right? Because, hey, you got men out here, you got brothers out here that don't got a woman, all right? They got to work and keep the house up. You know, and if you a brother that do got a woman, y'all more than likely both going about 50-50 on the shit. You know, that's the age we live in. Like, the woman is at work, the men is at work, and y'all both come home and pretty much take care of the house. So Eve, you can't win for losing, man. All right. And of course, these are the type of videos that get thousands of likes. You know, because hey, you got black women out there that feel this way, man. To where they feel like they should be rewarded. Rewarded for what? You know, you really got to imagine this shit. Like, you got a woman like this and say you a simp nigga, and you go with this shit. You got to understand, man, look, you're going to have to hire a maid. you're going to have to hire a chef, right? So that way, when your ass is going to work, this woman here in front of you will be at home, sitting her fat ass down somewhere, doing nothing productive, while a whole nother woman is cleaning the house and making a meal for her. And then she in her free time, she goes out, hangs with her homegirls, right? Being promiscuous, right? Flirting with other niggas and shit. Whole time you at work and you funding the shit. See? But that's what some of these Eves want, man. Right? And that's why scriptures say, what? Thy wife shall be a harlot in the street. Because if your ass can't do something, you can't take care of the house, when the fuck are you good for, man? You know, Eve don't want no responsibility. She said it, right? She don't know none. Like, you can't make this shit up. And then when you read this comment from this chick that reposted it, she says, sis hit the nail on the head. Being a housewife / stay-at-home mom is not a reward, which ain't nobody said that it's a reward. Hey, it's a responsibility that comes with being an adult, man. You know, going to these 9 to 5, slaving on this plantation ain't no fucking reward. But at the end of the day, that's what comes with being an adult. You know, and I guarantee you, man, these different women that have not been affected by feminism, hey, they would love to be a stay-at-home woman, right? Like when we know the passport, bros. You travel overseas, man, South America, Africa, Asia, man, a lot of those women over there that are still feminine, still traditional, they would love it if you were able to provide and protect for them, and all they got to do is take care of the house, man. I mean, we see the shit. So for them, it would be a reward. But for Eve, man, look, you can't please these women, man. That's why at the end of the day, all right, it's not about them, you know? Because in this video, like she said, if you want to reward me or whatever she said, like, bitch, no, and nobody in their right mind should want to reward this woman, first off. Second of all, when does the man come into play? You know, but that's the society we live in, man. It's Queen of Heaven vibration, this goddess spirit. I mean, it's this chick that reposted it. Look at her name, Queen of Green DC, right? So it's always about pleasing these women, man. And that's the reason why this society is collapsing. All right, that's a big reason why, man, because shit's out of whack. But she said, people who think that don't realize the labor that goes into running a household, especially one with children. Whole time, you got men out here, like I said, that's doing both, right? Especially if you ain't with your baby mama no more, right? And you know, y'all pretty much got to see the kids 50-50. Okay, who the fuck is cleaning the house, cooking meals for the kids and shit while working? Yeah, the man is, right? So again, with this society we live in, man, Eve don't know what the hell she talking about, you know? But I'm gonna play this again so you can hear it. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple presets, man.
If you are a housewife, you maintain and you manage the house. That's not a fucking reward. It's a job.
And she sound hurt, man. She sound hurt. Like I honestly, this Eve there ain't nobody dealing with her. Ain't nobody dealing. I mean, look at it, man. This is just pathetic.
Kept woman. That is a reward. Rewarding me with washing dishes is not a fucking reward. Being a housewife is not a reward. Being a woman of leisure is a reward.
But that's the same thing.
No, they're not. No, they're not. If you're a woman of leisure, if you are a woman of leisure, you don't have responsibilities. Your responsibility is being a woman of leisure.
That's just, that shit don't even make sense, man. So whole time, Eve wants you to hire a maid and a chef. And at that point, you like, all right, I'm going to hire a prostitute too. And that's when Eve going to raise hell, man. See, the bitches don't know what the hell they want. All right. And I remember seeing a video. It was this guy. He pretty much went into how if I was to hire a maid and a prostitute, what in the hell would I need a woman for? Right? Especially so-called black women that's come in this vibration. If we was to hire a maid and a prostitute, why the hell would we need you, man? Because Eve is showing you here all these damn likes. So people clearly feel this way, that they don't want to cook, clean, take care of the house, don't want to massage your back, don't want to tend to you, don't want to care for you, don't want to nurture you, right? So when the fuck do I need you for, man? Like, you literally have no importance. Like, it's of a woman, a true, real woman, to do those things, man. All right? But, you know, you get a maid and a prostitute, hey, you got two women at the end of the day. Now you in a polygynous, You got a polygamous little deal going on, right? But man, this shit just this baffled the hell out of me, man. But let me grab a preset. This is Sirach chapter 26 and 16. It says, as the sun when it ariseth in the high heaven, so is the beauty of a good wife in the ordering of her house. All right. So it's a beautiful thing for a good wife, which goes into a real woman, man. Right. A real woman would want to order her house. And when you go into order, it goes into it goes into tidiness, neatness, orderliness. You see that? Tidiness, neatness, and orderliness, man. So just, from discerning and watching this video, man, you can pretty much speculate that her character, man. Because I really, one thing I can't stand is a dirty female. Because at the end of the day, man, I just can't stand no dirty female because shit don't make sense to me, But you have females out here that are dirty, and don't like doing things that are tidy and neat and clean. So that's pretty much a reflection on your inside, man. And you really got to sit and think, if this woman couldn't bring these type of qualities to the table, and you see the energy she's carrying out, look at the faces, man. Right? Why in the hell would this be something you would want to ever be in a relationship with? Like, she literally is saying here she wants to bring nothing to the table. So your ass might as well hire a maid, a chef, prostitute. She probably ain't gonna be giving it up, which, hey man, ain't nobody really trying to deal with this shit anyways. But I mean, I don't, this is Eve for you, man. Let me read a couple of these comments. This person said, exactly, housewifing is work, and you don't really have a specific hour for clocking out of it at the end of the day, because you need to prepare things for the next day, week, or whatever event the family is going to. All right, it's like, okay, and all right, like, what the fuck do you want to do, man? Just you got to really think, like, what the fuck do these women want to do then? Just sit on your fucking ass all day, scrolling on social media, being jealous and envious of other women and what they got going on, and being a whore. But then again, when I say it out loud, man, that's more than likely what they want. This is Sirach 25 and 25. It says, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad a bride. You see that? So this woman here is harping on, I want to be a woman of leisure. I want to be a woman of leisure. So what she want to do is she wants to be able to gad a bride. Meaning, while your ass is at work, while the maid is cleaning the house, while the chef is cooking the food, she wants to be out at the bars and clubs, concerts, and all these various things, using your money to fund her promiscuous activities. See, it says give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad a bride, man. This is a very wicked woman. You can clearly discern her spirit. This woman is through, completely compromised and poisoned by feminism, man. Okay. And at the end of the day, man, this is totally out of whack. And a lot of you Eves come in this spirit, all right. And if that's the case, man, y'all can just prepare to be purged in these times ahead, man. Utterly purged, because that's what the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah is bringing about, man. For a lot of you females out here, all right, you got a lot of purging that's coming, man. All right, because this is completely off, right? You thought, I thought that, these bitches just want to be independent on their own, a boss chick. But now Eve don't even really want that shit no more. Her ass just don't. She just want to be just a harlot, man. She want a place she can go back to at night, where everything is done for her, where she ain't got to do nothing, but she can just pretty much play the harlot, get out, dress cute, put on all her makeup, all right, and just do whatever the hell she wants to do, man, but have no responsibilities, right? That's children got more responsibilities than that, man. But this is what the fuck we deal with, man. And again, this is clearly, Eve with this mindset. Now we know the heathen women carry this same vibration. But look at the video we watching, man. This is fucking Eve. Eve reposted it. I bet you all Eves like this shit, man. Okay? This is just, Hey, this is the while the purging is coming, man. Now then this guy said, now wait, now I always thought a woman of leisure was a prostitute, and it is. All right, at the end of the day, that's why scripture said, don't give these women no liberty to gather bride. Because if she out having her free time doing what she want to do, she's going to be promiscuous. There's no way around that shit. And that's why scriptures tell you that in Sirach 26:10, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her ass in straight. All right, unless she's going to abuse herself through too much freedom. All right, Eve on all this freedom so she can abuse herself with drugs and sex and alcohol and all those things, man. You know, we've seen it all. We've seen it, man. All right. Yeah, but that's pretty much the point, man. So you heard it here first, man. Eve she wanna be she don't even want to be a housewife. She want to be a woman of leisure. And then let me say this too, because if like she mentioned, if you was a housewife and say, for example, you worked 20 hours a week, because that's the number that was thrown out. Hey, that's still part-time, man. You still working half the hours than most people is working nowadays, man. So you the fuck you think you gonna get out here, you know? Especially if you look like this. Woman, your leverage in society is your beauty. If you don't have that, shut the hell up. You know, if you don't have that, if you don't have beauty in a truly feminine, submissive spirit, shut the hell up. You know, because you offer nothing. All right. You know, and that's the point, man. But anyways, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, Kwame Yasharallah, DTA Wa Baba Ba. Shalom.